Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, the honor some of our apostles, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful members of the elect, the Bacharium of the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to be delivered in these last end times, and to be the ruling, governing body of the nation, Yasha'Allah. So I want to go into a lesson on the serpent and Eve. And they always had a spiritual allegiance together, The serpent being the so-called white man, all right, Esau, Edom, that's his true biblical nationality. Eve, speaking of the Israelite woman, all right, which consists of Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, the Negroid woman, the Latino woman, the Native American woman, the 12 tribes of Israel, but primarily focusing on the so-called black woman, all right? And they are the two top enemies really to the Israelite man. All right. You see, and they always had a spiritual allegiance, to bring down the Israelite man. Okay. So let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 2, start at verse 10. Actually, no, not 2nd Ezra, Ecclesiasticus. All right. It says, okay, that's not it either. Okay, maybe it's 3 verse 10. Salakia. Maybe it's never trust thy enemy. I want to get that scripture. Hold on, bear me for 1 second. I thought it was in this chapter, but let me see. Might be in 10, verse 12. Right, 12 verse 10, Salakia. All right, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, okay. It says, verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, right? And we apply that to Esau, Edom. And you can apply it to the Israelite woman, all right, primarily the so-called black woman on this side as of right now, because in the kingdom, she's going to be good, she's going to be righteous. But on this side, the Israelite woman, and the Latina too, but the worst is the so-called black woman. You can't trust them. You can't trust her. You damn for sure can't trust Edom. All right. They all, they're the border of wickedness. They have a perpetual hatred. They were designed to go against us, to go against, the Most High, Yahweh, His only begotten Son, Yahushai, and the Lord's children, all right, the Israelites. Okay. This whole movie is about Jacob and Esau, good versus evil. All right. So we know that. But the Israelite woman, she betrayed us. All right. And like I said earlier, she made a spiritual allegiance with the serpent, Esau, Edom, going all the way back to the garden. All right, since the beginning, So you gotta watch out for that so-called black woman. I'm gonna say it just like that. All right, and the other Israelite woman too. But we know the worst is the end of. Now brothers, it got wives that may be Judah, Benjamin, Levi, whatnot. All right, and they might be cool. Hey, that's cool then. All right, because we do know that the 1/3, which consists of women, children, will be delivered. Okay, but a lot of these so-called black women are gonna die. A lot of them that are in this truth, or they think they're in this truth, that know that they're in Israel, are gonna die. All right, just like a lot of Israelite men who know that they're Israelites. You see, and their vintage is gonna fall, like the scriptures say. All these goodies that they're getting is gonna fail, and all this proudness is gonna go out the window real soon. All these proud looks you see that our women have, their head held up high, and she's nothing but a whore. All right, I'm just gonna be blunt in this video, because that's literally what it is. She had 7, 10, more than that. I'm being pretty generous right now, but she had many men before you. All right, doing all types of wickedness. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, it says, but I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, right? He didn't go to Adam, he went to Eve. and beguiled her. Who knows what he told her, but he got her. He got her mind. All right, and the serpent Esau Edom got the Israelite woman's mind today through social media and all this other type of programming. They'll go against the Israelite man, you know, which is another form of hell. Okay, and it says, so your mind should be corrupted from simplicity that is in Hamashiach, right? So, hey, the serpent beguiled Eve, and then through approximate amount of time, she finally got through, Adam, all right? Because, hey, the scriptures even say you know, how women brought down kings. And it says also, don't give that strength to a woman, okay? Because even though she might be a weaker vessel physically, hey, women can make a man do some crazy things, all right? Men have been locked up over a woman, you know? They be what you call pussy whipped. All right, you gotta watch out for that from that individual. You really just gotta not give a fuck, to be honest. All right, the Lord's gonna bless us with women and wives in the kingdom. And when Isaiah 4:1 comes before all, when all hell break loose, these women are gonna be really humbled. All right, because hey, the table's gonna turn. The Israelite man, he's gonna be like the scriptures say, as a go to Ophir. Let me get that real quick. All right, let's put this down. Okay, Isaiah 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. All right, and that's not talking about any man. It's talking about the men of the Lord. The Lord's gonna make us precious, and when all hell break loose, we're gonna be the top commodity. We're gonna be the top prize. All right, and these women, they're gonna be flocking to brothers, and we're gonna either accept or reject. It's all through the spirit. Okay, but the top enemies of our nation, A, is the serpent Esau Edom. We know that. Okay, and Eve. She will destroy you. All right, if you're not circumspect, she will destroy you. Okay, backstab you, do all types of wickedness behind your back. All right, so we gotta be circumspect, man. I said to myself, all right, you might think she like you, and man, this place gotta go, man. All right, just it's all out deception from all these, nobodies out here, man. All right, no one's gonna really love you except Yahweh Bashim Shai and the brothers. Okay, truly, you know, because the scriptures say how wicked a woman is. We can get Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 19. For all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right? Because these women, man, they'll think of deceptive ways to get you to fall, to really weaken you as a man. And they just do all types of wickedness, man. You hear about these women going to Dubai and doing all types of, abominable acts, getting, doodled on their face, like, having trains ran on them. Now there's a new thing where these women record themselves. I don't know if it's real or there's either way. You even promoting that type of promiscuous. I can't say that word right now. Promiscuous act. All right, that defiled act. That's still wrong in itself, but they'll record themselves with basically sperm with nut on their face. Okay, just all out disgusting, man. I can't wait till Yahweh Bashim Shai bring judgment upon this place, man. All right, a lot of these women are gonna die. A lot of women are gonna die. It even says in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, young women and the maids, roughly paraphrasing it, it brought up women twice. A lot of women are going to perish. They're going to be ravished. Like Elder Malcolm says, the cock carousel is going to ride them. And they're not going to like it. Okay? So you can't trust them, You cannot trust, all right, the Israelite woman, all right, primarily the so-called black woman, all right? And I'm damn for sure Esau Edom, the serpent. Okay? But just showing how, hey, they had a spiritual allegiance. You know, they always had a spiritual allegiance. We can go to the book of Genesis where it all began. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, Genesis 3, chapter chapter 3, Genesis 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord hath made, which the Lord God hath made. Right. It's not talking about a literal serpent. Okay. It's because there was three classifications of people back then: the sons of God, the Israelites today; the sons of the wicked, which are Esau, Edom today; and the sons of men, which are the other heathens. Okay, the beasts of the field is talking about the other nations. You know, you see, it says, and he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Right, the tree representing, people. All right, again, the other nations. All right, and this, and basically their philosophies. You know, you see, their philosophies, man. We weren't supposed to know the ways of wickedness, really. Because all them other philosophies, you're going outside, you're going against Yahweh, all right, by Hashem Yahushai, okay? We were only supposed to know righteousness, okay? But the other trees, like I said, but the trees represent the other nations, okay? And their philosophies, okay? Because when you eat, when you eat from the other trees, again, you're partaking in these other nations' philosophies, all right? It says, and the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High Yahweh said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Again, not an actual tree with fruit. Okay, we were only supposed to know good, righteousness. Okay, but here comes the serpent beguiling Eve to learn the philosophies of the other heathens, of the other nations. To take us away from our power. To basically practice wickedness. And you see it today. These women practice witchcraft on a whole nother level. These women are gone, and mostly we see it in the music, and music is a vibration, which is very influential. Nothing but adultery, drugs, murder, like that hood rat, sexy red, the new hot thing in rap culture now, which is death culture. It just, promotes nothing but being a sexual demon. That targets our young children, our youth, and mostly our women. Okay, I don't want to, what's that? Twerking on the headlights. It's like, hey, this place is gonna be destroyed soon, man. I can't wait. Call Yahweh Bashim Shah, and it says, and the serpent, because and going back real quick, verse 3: Neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Right, because that's what makes us die. Is sin. We were only supposed to know righteousness. Okay? That's the reason why we die. It's because of sin. And it says, And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For the Most High doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. It's just a crafty devil for you. That's because when you think of a snake, the attributes of a snake is real cunning and slick. Okay? Because he doesn't have many body parts. He only has just one elongated body part, really. He doesn't have feet. He doesn't have, hands, all right? So they kind of have to, be more slick, more cunning. And that's Esau Edom today, the so-called white man today, all right? And he controls all these media outlets and entertainment outlets, okay? And they promote nothing but wickedness and influences the masses, the masses, the minds of the masses. All right, the minds of these people today, you see. And he was, not wrong on that part. You shall be as gods knowing good and evil, right? That's true, But we weren't supposed to go outside what the Most High commanded us told us not to do. All right, He told us what to do, and He told us not what to do. Okay. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, again, not literal fruit, All right, not little trees, but she started to dabble into the philosophies of these other nations, man, that was round about us. All right. And it says, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat, right? And that was through an approximate amount of time. And in the kingdom, hey, we'll see how it all went down. Like what did she do to make Adam, like, what, she didn't give him sex? I don't know. Like, I'm speaking as a man, but like, dang, like, what did she do? Like, was she like, Samson, and a Samson type of story, just begging him and begging him and begging him, and he finally just gave in, through approximate amount of time. Right. And it says, and the eyes of them were both open. They committed sin, wickedness, and they knew that they were naked. All right. Naked meaning sin. All right. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. All right. So they started to, try to hide themselves among the other nations. All right. You see, I'm going to stop right there. But basically, showing you that, hey, the woman always had a spiritual allegiance with the serpent, going all the way back before the flood in the garden. Okay. You see, you can't trust, like I said, Dan for sure Esau Edom, we know that by default, but the Israelite woman, I don't care if she says she's in the truth, man. I don't mean a dang thing. All right. All in all, we know Israelite women, some Israelite women will be saved. All right, this first go around, the 1/3, but you can't trust a lot of them, man. All right. You see. So I just want to just go on that. All right, just Lord willing was edifying. Okay. Just be circumspect when it comes to the Israelite woman. Okay, and just showing you how her and the serpent, Esau Edom, always had an allegiance together, an alliance. And it's like that today. And it's going to continue being like that until the Lord destroys this place. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, the honor some other apostles, a great millstone, peace and salutation to hopeful memories elect. Shalom.